I think we want to go to Josh Martin now. Josh Martin, you're live at Armory Square for us tonight. A lot of businesses are bracing for this, getting ready. They're going to have to shut down. That's going to be such a different scene in starting Wednesday morning.
In the middle of the newly announced orange zone, we're here in Armory Square, and we know that some more restrictions are coming for those that are in the orange zones. The high-risk businesses, we're talking gyms and hair salons, those are going to have to close. Houses of worship, they can only have up to 33% capacity. And with the announcement of the orange zone today, a big blow once again to restaurants. They can no longer serve inside. You can still do takeout, but if you want to go to a restaurant and eat, you have to sit outside with a maximum of 4 people per table. And as the county executive said earlier today, it is on the community to try to get these businesses back open with less restrictions.
We have a role to play, and if we all play it, some of these things will iron themselves out and will be quickly in zones and out of zones. If we don't listen to Dr. Gupta's advice and others, then this might be a longer process, and then that limits some of the things that we like. We all worked very hard to have an economy open that was growing, unemployment rate dropping. We got a lot at stake here.
The county executive and Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh today discussing possible relief packages for the industries that are being impacted by this orange zone. We're hoping to learn more about that as we continue to learn more about what these orange zones mean. I believe we have Andrew Donovan back with us. He's been covering the briefing today and has been talking about enforcement with law enforcement officers, those saying that they may or may not be enforcing what the governor has to say with his executive order. We now go to Andrew Donovan back in Syracuse.
Well, Josh, you yourself have been reporting on the number of sheriffs we've heard from locally in Onondaga, Oswego, Madison, Cayuga counties who say their deputies won't be actively enforcing the governor's 10-person limit this coming Thanksgiving. But families in the city of Syracuse won't have their officers turning that blind eye. Mayor Ben Walsh from the beginning has said he didn't want to criminalize the pandemic, meaning that if people were reported to not be following the rules, the police officers would be warning them to start following the rules instead of ticketing them. But today, Mayor Walsh says that strategy had to change when Onondaga County and the entire city of Syracuse was put into a yellow zone, and even more seriously, today's upgrade to an orange zone.
If we receive complaints on illegal gatherings at private residences, we will respond. What we do will depend on the situation. If it's just somebody who doesn't like their neighbor and sees an extra car in the driveway, likely nothing is going to happen. But if we see blatant violations of the executive order, we absolutely are going to reserve the right to issue a citation.
Syracuse police and the county's inspectors will also be busy now enforcing the additional restrictions on businesses, bars and restaurants not able to serve inside, and other businesses like salons and gyms needing to close altogether. Live in Syracuse, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.